There's a few singers from the Indian music industry that get questioned by everyone on their singing ability. Even though we usually check out videos of everyone who is top-notch, technical marvels. Today, I want to revisit some of the most questionable Indian singers that have become super popular from a commercial sense, but perhaps technically have always been questioned by people like us. I want to revisit, look at some of them, a bit something more recent, analyze them, and give them a fair shot.
That's right.
Are you garbage for real? Or are you actually not bad, Maybe you've just always had bad showing,
Or maybe the songs are just commercial.
Starting with Tony Kakkar!
Oh my god. Big up sibling love.
Fairly raw.
Yeah, that's actually what was going on in there. Okay, guys,
they're nice.
I like that.
तेरे गिरने के पीछे कोई तेरा अपना होगा ये जान कर भी रिश्ता तुझको रखना होगा.
You know what? Fair enough.
You can
fair
tell he's
enough
not a
to-
singer.
No, but fair enough to them for not editing this.
No pitch correction.
Not pitch correcting
No editing.
Not editing it like sound
Yeah,
wise.
vocally.
But like obviously the video has been edited, but I don't actually care because I believe that was a take that they probably did.
You heard the vocal nuances and their lack of technical grasps of specific stuff.
Correct.
But it still sounded nice to the ear.
And may I say, Tony,
Not bad. Yeah, like
not bad at all.
I think you know what, guy. You know what? Let's drop the Kakkar meme now.
I'm being very honest. जो टोनी कक्कर जैसे सुप्रीम टैलेंट को
तू मेरी स्टील कर ली टेंशन वे कहां सा मुड़ मुड़ के रेवांदे धीरे धीरे दिल हो गया दीवाना ना सा तुझको भुलाना बैठा तन्हा वो फूके मलाना जेड़ी प्यारा वाली वेव कर ride it छुपावा कि मैं baby I can hide it वो बैठा overseas दुबई च sold out परसों मुंबई च
Hey, Ramon, and it's been saying.
ਉਹਦੇ ਦਿਲ ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਗੇੜੀ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਸਵਾਦ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਹੀ ਚ ਖਰਚੇ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਥੋੜੇ ਹੈਵੀ ਯਾਰ ਬੰਦੀ ਗੰਦੀ ਨਾਲ ਕਦੇ ਬੇਬੀ ਯਾਰ ਰੈੱਡ ਵਾਈਨ ਨਾਲ ਚਲੇ ਕੈਵੀਅਰ ਲਿਟ ਡਰਤਾ ਮਾਹੌਲ we just light it ਛੁਪਾਵਾਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ baby I can hide.
I tell you one thing.
He's standing
He's
on
confident. Like he has a different level of confidence. Also, there's so much going on in this video. Why the fuck is Ram on his screensaver?
I think we're missing half the picture because of the lyrics. I think it's like
No,
speaking bars.
I've heard this song. I've heard this song before. It's that song.
Guys, that wasn't good singing.
No, he's
That wasn't good.
He's-
I
he's
think
not-
vibes wise.
yeah, he's not a singer, but he's at least on tune.
The vibes. I was gonna say that.
He's not
actually-
pitchy.
No, he's not actually. Great point. He's
Yeah.
not. He's not flat. He's
No.
not pitchy either.
He's not
and
sharp.
I think and I feel like that's the reason why people confuse the idea. If you can sing in tune, that doesn't make you a singer, but it does make you
Better than nothing.
melodic. It makes you
Yeah,
melodic.
yeah.
And I feel like in today's modern music, you can make a melodic singer be a hit maker, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people confuse the two. I don't think he personally justifies
Considers himself a fucking
singer.
Sonu Nigam.
No,
like,
no. I don't think he does either. So fair play,
Yeah.
but I do think that is worth making the
distinction.
the
Yeah, but
distinction,
actually,
not bad.
what I
Vibes.
thought. No, what I thought.
Vibes.
That's what I thought he was like as a singer. I think he could because he's around so many musicians. He's around so much
exactly.
music.
So
he
he's
knows the notes.
on tune. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he's on tune.
Good on Yo. God bless him.
आगे ले जाए तेरी मेरी दास्तां आँखों आँखों से कहूँ दिल के राज तुम रातों में तेरी हम हो जाए हो जाए
Yeah, guys, safety warning. Don't drive and then record yourself at the same time. I'm not a huge fan of that. However, I'm not a huge fan of the singing either.
Has she got anything else? I don't think that's fake because she's like in the car. There's no way she can. You know how she's so lifted when she sings and
You
so
can't
breathy.
do that live.
She can't do that
You
live.
can't I mean,
She won't.
She's
She
doing
ju-
it live, but you can't do that on stage. That's what I'm trying
It's
to
just
say.
impossible.
Yeah. Vibes though.
She just seems to always struggle projecting. Like,
I
What's
think
her
she has
deal?
a problem grounding. She hasn't found grounding, so like her vocal tech. I don't think she's a very technical singer. So I
No,
think
I
that's the reason. Actually, she would find a lot more comfort on stage if she found some grounding towards her chest. Like if she tried to project coming from the chest instead of trying to project from the throat.
yeah,
So, 'cause
you
this
you
is
can
a-
tell. Like, it's
this
so
is a
much effort for
very
her.
common mistake that a lot of like new singers that are the people that are learning to sing for the first time sort of make.
Yep.
Because it's easier to push more air than to find grounding in the chest because it's such an alien feeling. It's a very difficult thing to sort of like reteach your body to feel. It comes from pushing the note down towards your chest instead of trying to project it forward. See, that's very well grounded. Yeah, Neha, fair enough. Fair enough. Come on! That's the best one we've seen today. See, that technique is gorgeous. Oh, how she plays with that diphonic note.
She's
Okay,
nice.
Neha, I'll put it into perspective now. So you see how from the beginning she had a lot of body, like it sounded full, it sounded confident, it sounded like she meant business, and that comes from that grounding. And actually, you can see her pulling back, sort of anchoring towards the back of the notes. This is very Western technique. Yes, this is not. She won't be able to sing classical Indian classical in this
that style, yeah.
Absolutely not. That's
Maybe
correct.
she can, but
Not in this style, not with this technique.
Yeah.
However, though, this is something that you require to sound live like that every single time. That consistency comes from the technical foundation. Also, fair enough on Neha, again, for no editing that video, not putting any extra pitch correction or any bizarre weirdness
yeah,
onto
so
it.
auto-tune. So many big artists from the West at the level of like Neha, like the Banunshali girl and the Yo and Tony. It's like
They would edit this
they would edit all
videos.
this stuff and try and like save face if you know what I mean. But I like the fact
I
that
like
they don't really do that.
Well done. She also has troubles anchoring. All right, fair enough. This is similar to what happens to Davani, for example. She doesn't have a lot of chesty sort of grounding. She has problems anchoring, and it could have been a combination of different things. Like the outfit might have been
It's really tight, the
uncomfortable.
corset.
Yes. So also the chair might have not provided the right sort of comfort. Two, the shoes also. sort of like these things I feel like I point these things out and some people are like, oh my god, you're so picky, but they actually, as a singer, I can
Matters.
tell you these things matter. They change the way that you sing, and it's actually so it changes the impact of the performance too. Yeah, this is heavily produced.
Oh, she did the reprise.
Yeah, heavily produced.
And they give her grounding.
And you no, and you
She's
see,
fine.
this is the sort of environment where she would shine,
yeah.
because the environment is controlled. She is comfortable. She is probably sat in a really comfortable chair that provides the right type of support.
Or
These
standing up in
things-
flat shoes.
Correct. So this is the right environment where things that wouldn't happen on a live show are available for you.
Here's
as a
another
singer.
thing that I think people sometimes get confused. I think in India it happens less because India does have a culture of live music first, and also I do love the cultural aspect of, like, if you're a singer, I will
Sing.
fucking sing
Do
in an
it.
interview or do this. I think that's the way it should be, by the way, and I think the West should copy that fucking from India 100%.
I agree.
But it does not happen as often, but it is starting to happen more and more because of, technological advancements, especially with people being able to build their own home studios, the ability to have all these tools, and studios being able to make average singers sound like world class.
Hit makers, yeah.
And hit makers. So it does happen where an artist can be better in a studio artist than a live artist. This
And
actually
that's-
happens in musicians overall.
That's true.
You don't want to have sometimes a recording sessionist that's your, like, as a drummer. Sometimes recording sessionists that are drummers are awful live
In live
musicians.
performances.
It's
Yes,
really
it's
weird
true.
sometimes.
Because again, the control environment changes a lot of things for the dynamics, not only for the musicians, but for the singers too. And there are things that you can do in an amplified, condensed microphone that you will never be able to replicate in a live
On
set.
a cardioid fucking
Yeah,
in
no.
front of 10,000 people, loud
No,
as
no,
shit.
You on a short
nerves.
handheld, like, yeah, listen, it won't happen.
Let us know who you think we should analyze next.
And was this right? Has it changed your mind?